Hi everyone, my name is Ashlie, Ashlie, and please don't forget to subscribe to me. Today I'm going to talk about something I just received from one of my coworkers for Christmas. I was so happy to get it. It meant the world to me. It is the new Colourpop Ticket to Dreamland palette. It has such a gorgeous color story. I just can't get over it. Look at these colors. There's 3 mattes and 9 shimmers. Just look at them. They're so pretty. I just cannot wait to get in there and just play around with color. This palette retails for $18. The palette says, "Step right up to the surreal dream of a palette. Our ticket to Dreamland features vivid nighttime shades in a range of golds, coral, orchid, emerald, and chocolate with creamy matte and shimmering metallic shades. Amp up evening looks with this dreamy nighttime palette." So I would first like to prime my eyelids. I'm going to go in with my good trusty Rare Beauty eyelid primer. It's been one of my all-time favorites. My last gift, which was the biggest gift out of the week, because every day our Secret Santa would give us a gift. Monday through Thursday, they would get a $5 and under, so anything cutesy. And then the last day, which was Friday, we got $25 and under. But my Secret Santa doesn't know how to behave. She is quite bad. She gave me $30 to Red Lobster. She got me this $18 palette, and from Tarte she got me the Man-Eater mascara. She knows me. That's all I gotta say, is she knows the way to my heart. So now that that has settled down, I'm going to jump right into this palette. The first color I'm going to use is Come All. It's in this nice yellow shade. I adore Colourpop's shadows so much. They're so pigmented. They blend so beautiful. You can easily build them up if you would like to. I'm just going in with this yellow just as a transition color. It's crazy. Tonight you can really see all my freckles. Freckles come through. I haven't been posting as many videos because I've been having a shit ton of back and neck problems, but I did have an MRI on Friday. This coming week I am getting the results, so I'm a little nervous about that. So we'll have to stay tuned and see what that brings. There's just never a dull moment in my life, whether it's me or another family member, because my grandpa had a scare of his foot or leg possibly getting amputated, and that was not easy to hear, especially because he doesn't live anywhere near me. But luckily, I did just hear that he should be okay, thank God. Because, he's so far away, it's just not realistic with COVID and everything and the holidays coming up to go see him. So it's just been really hard. Haven't gotten snow yet. I guess that's a good thing. I am just looking into this mirror. I am very happy it comes with a mirror. So far, it is just super pigmented. I really don't have to build up too much. It blends out so gorgeously. It is not chalky at all. Next, I'm going to go into a Funhouse, which is this pinker shade right here. Just same thing, just putting it in my crease. So I want to put you right here in my crease. I can't believe Saturday is Christmas already. Oh. At least all my wrapping and everything is done. I am very happy about that. But I always tell myself, as long as you can get one video up a week, I can survive. I can deal with that. I don't have to put up any more. As long as I get one video up a week, I'm satisfied. I am currently reviewing a hair straightener from Duval, so that will be in one of my upcoming videos. Please stay tuned for that. As you can tell, I am working on it, so I'm getting all my feelings together and my thoughts. The only place there's fallout is in the palette, but I could deal with that. Anytime I test new palettes out, I don't put anything on my face just in case there is fallout. I can easily wipe it away before I put my other fake face on. Okay, with that first Come All shade, We're just gonna go on top of that one more time. Get a smaller brush, more of like a packer brush. I'm gonna use this one from e.l.f. It is their blending brush. I'm gonna go into Elasticity right here. It's more of like an orangey color. It looks darker on the camera. It's not as dark as it looks. Just want to give this more dimension over here. I really do like how it's building on each other, not making it look muddy or anything like that. It's such beautiful colors. Almost do like a sunset look. I do want to darken the outer portion up just a little more. I'm going to go in with the darker color in Roundabout. I'm not going to go in with the black. I'm just going to go in with the brown for now. Just gradually go up until I'm satisfied. I might not have to use much because they are pretty pigmented. I will forever love my Colourpop. I am going to dip into Trance, which is the black shimmer. The smallest, tiniest amount. More on just the lash line. I'm going to get a smaller brush. That ain't cutting it. I'm going to get more of a flatter, tinier brush. Just go up by the lash line. I didn't say there, Ashley. I said lash line, okay? There you go. Okay, now that that's placed there, I'm going to just blend it out just a little bit. Go back in with that first shade. Just make sure everything's smoked out nicely. I really like the shade Fortune Teller. I'm going with a little bit of that on my finger. I'm putting it all the way up into my crease. Just trying to use as many colors as I can just to make sure they're all super pigmented and they work on top of each other, which so far I'm extremely impressed. Mixing this shade and this shade together, just get the perfect blend. It's like a beautiful sunset. That was really what I was aiming for. I really like the way it turned out so far. Hop in really quick with my Glossier Boy Brow. Let's comb these suckers straight up. Okay, I'm gonna prime my face with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. It is one of the best primers in the world if you have enlarged pores. Some of my biggest pores are right in here, so I just keep rubbing the putty primer right in and it works like a dream. Like erasing my pores right away. It's mainly my T-zone. Then I quickly prep the rest of my face with the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh Multitasking Spray. Definitely need another one. Let that settle for a moment. I'm going to go in with foundation with the Il Maquillage. My shade is in 60 Woke Up Like This. It is a medium to buildable coverage. I want to do more of a wet look today, so I'm going to use more of cream products, not all powder like I usually do. This foundation does have a little bit of scent like chemical, almost like you're in a hair salon. It's really weird. But you do smell the chemicals on it. I'm just going to do one last quick layer just to do more of a medium to full coverage. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors concealer in the shade 10 Light. With the same beauty blender, I'm just going to blend all of that right out. So I put a little bit more concealer on this bad boy right here. I just don't want to behave today. I'm gonna let that sit down for just a moment. When you let them dry down for just a few minutes, it will be much more coverage. Okay, with a beauty blender, I'm just gonna take a little bit of my number 7 powder and just set the places with concealer. I'm not gonna set my whole face because then the cream products will not adhere correctly to the face. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Macchiato. The brush I'm going to use to do this is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush. It has 2 heads on it. I always use this side for the bronzer. Just tap it right in. And start at the top where you want your bronzer to start and start tapping it down. Then for liquid blush, I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty in Love. I love their packaging. No pun intended. It's a beautiful doe foot, but you got to be careful. It is very pigmented. 3 dots. See how it just blends out so beautifully. It's like no effort. Just keep stamping it in and it blends out and does it all the work on its own. They're beautifully pigmented and they last all day. I absolutely love those blushes. And I even have a liquid highlighter. I'm going to use the KVD Metal Crush in the shade Helix. This, you just twist it till you see the product coming out. Okay, I'm all done. How does it look? Just kidding. Just kidding. You're crazy. Or not. It's not moving. Hold. Look, it's not moving. Can we recover from this? I don't know. But I'm not going to edit this out because it happens to everybody. And I'm just like everybody else. So I'm going to keep this right here. Just gonna work on this together. I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass face palette and use some of this highlighter. Just blend that over the top. Just, you know, you don't need to see that. That never happened. I'm gonna put some of that purple right here in the middle. Blend this all together. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's in the shade 876 Barely Sunset. Again, no pun intended. Oh, it smells so good. Love that lipstick. With the Too Faced Killer Liner and Killer Chocolate, I'm just going to go right in my waterline really quick. Okay, I'm going to go into this Tarte Maneater Mascara. Okay, I'm going to read off the box of all of its claims. Dramatic volume, length, and curl with no clumping or flaking. Custom brush with 500 plus bristles, brings out every last lash, vitamin E, jojoba, and carnauba wax. Okay, bring on the volume and length. I guess we'll just find out. Ooh, so far so good. Okay, first layer, so far so good. I'm going to go in with a second layer really quick. Okay, girl, look at that length, look at that volume. I love it. All of its claims, besides the flaking, I don't know, are phenomenal. I cannot. It is almost to my freaking eyebrows in the front. Okay, I'm going to set my face with the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh. Then just make sure everything is blended together. Okay, so this palette was amazing. It worked super well. It was so soft and dreamy. I love the colors. The colors were beautiful. I love the color story, and it was super, super buildable. I have no complaints, and I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So between that and this mascara, I would say today's reviews are a hit. So I would say for these makeup products that we reviewed today are amazing. Almost gotcha. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Bye, y'all.